So, with another clan event coming to an end, it's time to discuss what is coming next month, and that is Tachikaze Part 2. I'm your host, Wolf Thunder Ranger, Korag Wolzard, and we're going to be seeing how good these cards are in this new Tachi Part 2 event that you're going to have to grind for. So we get a new Forerunner. His name is Ancient Dragon Baby Rex. When this unit is retired during your turn, CB1 to call the Grade 3. Okay, some extra attack priorities. You technically give yourself an 11k beat stick. So I do love units that give extra attacks. And this just starts off, we're already starting off with a great G0 for part 2 of the event. Savage Patriarch. At the end of the battle, this unit boosted a unit that's LB4, put in the soul draw card. No point to that. Ancient Dragon Gatling Garo. When this unit attacks, retire an Ancient Dragon rearguard. It is name specific to get a plus 5,000 power until the end of the turn. So they did the name specificity due to the fact of brachioreceptors, so they wanted you to avoid that apparently. I guess they didn't want to break it. Ancient Dragon Iguano Gorg. When this unit is retired during your turn, if you have an Ancient Dragon Vanguard, again, it's name heavy. Counterblast 1 to call this card. So you get to call this card again. So, but you can call it anywhere. So whatever lane needs the booster, you give that lane the booster. And that comes in clutch with the combo we'll be going over soon. Yeah, Iguano is like really good. Ancient Dragon Paraswall. When the Vanguard is hit, if you're going to lose, this is the new PG we get. If you're at 5th damage, then it's going to start to activate. So, Savage Illuminator. When this unit boosts a unit that's LB4, it gets plus 3,000 power. Ancient Dragon Triplasma. During your turn, if your Vanguard is an Ancient Dragon, this unit gets plus 3,000 power. Some of these units have shown promise. I mean, in my crit video, I use those Forerunners, those 10Ks if I'm running like a crit deck. I mean, it comes in handy. It lets me save my hand for certain plays. But since we get to kill a baby dragon, so on and so forth, we'll see what happens during these matchups. Grade 2 wise, Ancient Dragon Beamankylo. Beamankylo. During your turn, if your Vanguard's an Ancient Dragon, 12k beat stick. Ancient Dragon Criollofall, 10k beat stick. Also, its name is Ancient Dragon. Ancient Dragon Dinocrowd. When this unit attacks, retire another Ancient Dragon, and then it becomes a 14k beat stick. So technically, you can set yourself up for a 21k column if it presents itself. They are very aggressive, Tachikaze. They're like almost Murakumo, but they just hit the magic number just by the tip. Just by the tip. Launcher Mammoth. When this unit attack hits the Vanguard, countercharge 1. So we get our countercharger finally, and it's for Iguano. The only problem is this guy's name is Launcher. Not Ancient Dragon, but we're still going to be running this card regardless. It's a countercharger. We need those. Savage Archer. During your turn, if you have a unit that's LB4, this becomes an 11k. No one's going to use that. Savage Hunter. When this unit attacks the Vanguard, it gets plus 5,000. It's a rear guard. It becomes a 12k. Alright, the triple rares we need to go over. You will need 4 of these. There is up for no negotiation. If you don't at least pull 3, you're screwed. At least pull 4 so you have consistency. This unit is very important. Ancient Dragon Spino Driver. When Break Ride, your Vanguard gets plus 1,000 power, plus 1 critical, retire 2 rear guards, and draw the same number of cards as the cards retired. And then Ozzy has a Vanguard effect, gets plus 3,000, makes it a 21k when boosted by a 7k, yada yada. So the whole point of Spinal Driver is this goes hand in hand with Dark Rex. This is if you miss the break ride, you still could technically go for it with Spinal Driver. You can ride Spinal Driver on top of Spinal Driver. Just make sure you have 2 units to sack before you do this effect. It helps to draw those cards, and the fact that this goes critical lets you ride Dark Rex faster. So you could be possibly getting your PGs very soon. I don't see this deck slowing down with that power of retiring and drawing cards for endgame where you need those PGs just in time for the high holidays. And with that final turn, you're technically doing your own Descendant play when it comes to Dark Rex. Dark Rex being at 20,000 is good enough to say GG's. Dark Rex is very important to this deck. If you haven't pulled them, you better pull these early so you can go get your Dark Rexes now, because Dark Rex makes Spinal Driver really hella fun to play. Ancient Dragon Stegobuster. When this unit attacks, CB1 plus 3,000. So Ancient Dragon Tyrannolegend. When this unit attacks the Vanguard, retire 3 rear guards, get a critical plus 10,000 power. In addition, draw 1 card. You draw 1 card and you call an Ancient Dragon Baby Rex. What this means is you could run self-damagers. Because in the end, you're going to replace those guys with a possible Baby Rex play or set yourself up for another awesome attack. Tyrannolegend's amazing for Zero's format, basically. I mean, self-damaging yourself, get that crit fast, push them, have a Dark Rex play prepped. You can even ride Spino Diver afterwards because Dark Rex is going to end the game because that's 2 attacks where they have a PG, so on and so forth. Are we still using the Brachios? Of course we are. This unit isn't name restricted, and that's what we're going to go over. Tyrannolegend isn't name restricted, so you still could use those Brachioceptors if you need it. But the fact that he calls an Ancient Dragon, he calls a different unit after you have self-damaged yourself is really good in the long run because that helps you with the big plays, it helps you with the final plays, and whenever you need to kill, you need to kill. But drawing 1 card doesn't hurt. But yeah, a crit is a crit, and especially with the new PG system, you are pushing your opponent to freaking 5, basically, and that's when you ride Spino, play Dark Rex, go for game, so on and so forth. That's what makes pretty much Tachikaze Part 2 one of the best, another clan deck that everyone's going to love to play, just like Murakumo is. Murakumo is hella fun to play. It's really good on comp. It does a lot of work. With these new Ancient Dragon cards, you will be able to play very competitive when it comes to Tachi, especially with the self-damagers. Self-damagers help Tyrannolegend go off very easy, and you get a freaking Baby Rex for later that turns into an 11k when you eat it. So you are giving yourself multi-attack priorities as well, which makes it godly. So, why is it important to go grind your Dark Rex? It's for that big final turn Spino Driver play. Even if you misride this, you can ride Tyrannolegend first, and then you ride Spino Driver, have Dark Rex prep because you're going to break ride anyways, and that's when things get real. The only problem is it really a problem? No, you'll be able to eat your units and all that. You'll be fine. At max, you'll have 2 units on board, one 11k and the 20k Dark Rex prepped. You have a 20k Dark Rex prep for, that big hit, if it comes down to it. So there's that. So yeah, most of the cards we're gonna be launching. We're gonna be using Launcher Mammoth for sure. We're gonna be running some self-damagers. Ancient Dragon Dinocrowd isn't so bad, but he's very Ancient Dragon heavy when it comes to Ancient Dragons. But that's the whole point why we have Iguano. You kill this, it becomes 14k, you can move the booster around. You don't even have to move it. I mean, behind the 9k unit is a 16k, but say you want to go a little bit deeper for 2100, you go for the 2100. Just make sure you have a Baby Rex or something. It's what really helps the deck click. It's because of the new Forerunner we're able to do certain plays. That's what makes Ancient Dragon Baby Rex really good. It helps you. It's something you can sack for if you want that big push. You can get a lot of good push damage with this. I'm not going to lie. There is multi-attacking with it that can go beyond. All it takes is just this itty-bitty 7k, and you're set for the game. Because once this gets eaten, you just play it again. Launch your Mammoth countercharge. Keep your counterblast nice for Iguano to keep bouncing back and forth, back and forth. You can legit eat 3 Iguanos, and they would all come back, but that's a CV3 that you possibly don't need. You can bring back 2, and you'll be just fine. But that's why we go for the crit plays. It's very good. Ancient Dragon's going to be really awesome in Zero's format. They are going to run like freaking hotcakes, especially when it comes to Spino. He's going to be amazing, especially when you break ride. It's going to be dope. Everything will click. What does that mean? Maybe you don't even run the Brachioceptors anymore. Maybe you go a different route. But I know for a fact we're going to be running self-damagers because, believe it or not, you get to draw 1 card after eating 3 units you didn't technically need. You can use your Iguanos, and if you're playing Draw Turbo, that's just more icing on the cake to get your cards and prep everything. You might even overdraw. Who knows? You might deck out, but I highly doubt you'll deck out if most of this deck is going for crits, especially when it comes to Dark Rex. You will have your PGs. It's impossible. You may deck out, though. I'm not sure. You'll be able to recycle a trigger, depending. But Ancient Dragon definitely helps. And we have one more card for you. Ancient Dragon Volcatops. How about that? Counterblast 1, retire an Ancient Dragon rearguard to have 2 of your rearguards get plus 5,000 power. When this unit attacks a Vanguard, retire it. So, yeah, this unit's not going to be used at all. We're running Dark Rex, period. This unit's just a It's like budget. He'll be a budget build. He'll be a budget build we're going to work on in the future. Obviously, I like working on budget builds for you guys. In case you don't pull a lot, that's why we do videos on budgets. In case you didn't get all the cards you needed. So I make you a kind of decent deck that can fight the ladder where you won't feel so burdened that you'll be able to actually have fun with the deck in general. But yeah, Tachikaze Part 2, save up that stamina, save up some crystals. This event's going to be worth the grind. A lot of good units, a lot of good combo plays, a lot of good multi-attacking. It is ridiculous. I recommend saving. Get ready for Tachikaze Part 2 coming in January 2021. Thanks for watching, guys. Be good, stay safe, and until next time, I'm out. Thanks for watching.